Hello fire signs, Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the 20th to the 26th of May. I'm parked in my car today, but I still have the tarot deck here. And yeah, so we're going to be looking at some current energies and how you might be navigating them. And yeah, these are general and timeless readings, so please take what resonates and discard the rest, okay? So we're just going to call in the archangels, ascended masters, light beings and spirit guides and our higher selves to assist us as we go through these images. Spirit's also wanting me to let you know that the Syrian collective, there's some beings around at the moment that are going to assist us as well. Okay, so fire signs, let's go. So first off the bat we have the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so the Knight of Cups is, of course, the, you know, that in love with love feeling. So it's almost looking like you're doing a creative thing at the moment and that you're really loving it. Or there's some work here that you're diligently doing and there's a new opportunity or a new, perhaps a new connection or a relationship that's coming in for you, or there's some really great news that's happening. Let's just look at a couple of other cards as well. So to just check out what you are, yeah, so energy you're in at the moment is the Hermit. Okay, so you're kind of, yeah, you're looking to do some work, but you're also kind of looking within. Perhaps you're doing some meditation regularly, you're doing a bit of an introspective phase in your life. But you're looking like, as a result of this, you're looking to kind of overcome perhaps some, excuse me, unhelpful habits or things that you're attached to that you don't want to be attached to. This is a card of taming aspects of ourselves that we feel need to be sort of pulled into check a little bit. But it's also a card, obviously, about inner strength. But it could be that you are going inward to perhaps work out your next move and to cultivate some inner strength. But we'll see how the rest of the first two cards play into that in a minute. So let's see what you know, skills and talents you bring to the table. So what you're bringing is, you know, you have your Ace of Pentacles. So you're great with time management. You're good at managing resources. You're organised. You know, you've got a lot of skills under your belt, and yeah, that's kind of cool. And it's looking like, you know, your health and well-being is pretty good as well. Your finances seem to be okay. And the opportunity is, this is going to be an opportunity for self-care, and I think for a new focus. So it could even be that as a result of this, you know, Hermit phase here, that you're going to be, this is a Nine of Pentacles, which is that, you know, an energy of looking to nurture yourself. So you're not only giving out to others, but you are looking after yourself as well. And this is like a focus here. So it's almost like a new focus. And the reason I'm now going to pick up the Knight of Wands is that this is a, you know, it's a red bird. And I was just, okay, so there's some passion here that, and some really enthusiasm that you're feeling, which is kind of bringing me into the, you know what, this looks like a Knight of Wands to me. I always think this is a mistaken printing. See how he's dressed in red? And I'm like, he's got a cup. He has a Knight of Wands energy about him, even though it's a cup energy. So it could be something that you're spiritual and passionate about too, or it could be a new connection. This could even be an opportunity for perhaps a new relationship, or even a, you know, cultivation of friendship or a new group as well. And let's just look at how else you might be feeling with this, fire signs. And here we have the King of Wands. So this is actually Aries, your card, but of course it's an empowerment card for all the fire signs as well. So you're kind of going to be stepping up into your, where you're feeling that you're in a, that it's going to be great for your empowerment. This inner phase here, okay, is going to be good for you, and it's almost like you're probably starting to kind of cultivate that feeling of inner strength as well. So, because if you're having feelings of, you know, that you become more empowered, then of course that's happening, isn't it? And let's, so, yep, So around you and in your environment, we have the Nine of Cups. So it could be that within the next 9 weeks or 9 months that you'll be coming more into your own here. But that's a card of contentment. So probably around things are humming along quite nicely around you. Your environment is fairly peaceful and happy enough. Okay, it's not like you're probably not having to deal with anything that's super disturbing and upsetting and things like that at this time. Okay. And here we have the Knight Page. Oh yeah, Page of Pentacles. So that's a new project. Okay, a new interest as well. That could be to do with work, hobby, or an interest. And yeah, that's kind of what you're looking like in the longer term, or your general aim is to start something new. So I think in your Hermit phase, you're kind of trying to figure out what that is, or if you know what it is, you're trying to figure out and plan how you're going to do it. Okay. So in terms of that new opportunity, what you can expect is if you take advantage of it and you start doing some self-care as well, so taking that time out when you need it, looking after yourself, you can expect that, this is going to be it's going to end up feeling good. You're going to achieve something and it's going to help you to feel more comfortable, more stable, but also because of the wands, it's to do with spirituality. So, while you're bringing this, really masterful, stable kind of energy to the table, it can have a little bit of a, perhaps a materialistic focus. So it could be that you're looking to move into a more spiritual or add more spirituality and creativity into your life. And this is an opportunity for you to be able to do that, okay? And this is that it will help you to feel more secure in your spirituality, and it'll help you to kind of share that with others as well. Okay, so that's a sharing energy also. And yeah, so it's kind of looking like fire signs that you are, it's almost like you're very aware, because you have this King of Wands here, right? This is, a very spiritual card, so you're kind of looking to move or add more spiritual things into your life, which is kind of cool, because we just did a channeling on this from Isis, and she was speaking about integrity and learning how to come into calm and to actually identify what your spiritual path is, what your creativity, intuition, and spirituality are, and how you're going to be expressing those things. And then it's just sort of start manifesting that out. And I'm just going to grab a Keepers of the Light Oracle here, because and I think in your Hermit phase, I think you are probably pondering that what your integrity or what your authenticity is in actual fact, okay? Because it seems you've probably been ticking a lot of the boxes here, fulfilling responsibilities and doing all that type of thing. But I think you're adding in, because this, your center card here, this is like, creative, but it's almost like you want to be doing something creative with passion, with enthusiasm, with like a real heart connection into what you're doing, okay? Which may or may not be missing at the moment in what you've been doing, perhaps in your job. You may have had some of that, but maybe you're looking to activate more of that and to become more authentic and even more true to yourself, and more, this is also a card of abundance. And that's something else that Isis was saying as well in the channeling, was that once we step into that expanded consciousness, we become more free with our expressions, and then we can also feel more abundant as well, okay? And I'm just going to pull a Keepers of the Light card for you now as well. And here we have Krishna Devotion. Wow, that's really lovely, fire signs. I haven't pulled Krishna for ages. But this is, I believe, what you are bringing to the table here. This is your devotion. You want to be devoted, or you're looking to find something that you can be devoted to, okay? You really want that heart connection. And the Hermit here, you're pondering, you're looking at the light of your soul here, and you're saying, what's going to help me to be authentic? And you're really kind of applying your will and your strength, inner strength to that journey, that search, that exploration of that, okay? And yeah, so that you can feel more in it, that your spiritual aspect is coming on board as well. And we're going to read what Krishna says here. Underneath it says, trust your spiritual guidance, okay? Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. So you have your own spiritual guidance, okay? And we're just going to quickly read from the book here. And it is K for Krishna. Okay, I think it's this page here. No, the one before that. Here we go. Sorry. Okay, let's read the extended message. Okay. Now let's read Krishna. Let's read about Krishna as well, because you might be something that you might want to look into. Krishna is a Hindu god who is known as Mahavatar and embodies divine wisdom, one of India's best-loved gods. He is an approachable, kind, loving, and supportive guide. He is a peaceful being with a great love for all people and animals. He is often depicted with a calf or lamb, which is a symbol of innocence, and a peacock feather on his head, which is said to honor the divine feminine. He was the spiritual guide of the warrior soul Arjuna, as related in the Hindu epic Bhagavad Gita, and helps us move beyond the limitations and wars our ego creates in our mind, and maybe even in the world around us. His twin flame is Radha. So isn't that interesting? He helps us move beyond the limitations and the wars that our ego creates in our mind. So it could be here that during your hermit phase, you're looking at your ego. Okay, so if you want assistance with that, if you find your ego is putting up resistance, okay, because we can be in a hermit phase for, quite a while. It's not that we don't see other people and do what we need to do, but generally we can just sort of feel like we're incubating, and even though we're doing our daily things, we're ticking the boxes, but we're kind of working out something, okay? So you can definitely call on Krishna to help you with your inner spiritual search, okay? Let's just read the extended message. You have a deep spiritual connection and must trust the guidance that's coming through. Your devotion to the spiritual path has been recognized. It may feel as if you've been on a mental, emotional battlefield, but there are sweet messages of hope around you now. Krishna is here to boost your sense of connection to the divine and encourage you to act from your soul. If a decision needs to be made, ask yourself what will honor your soul and those around you. If you can choose the best for all involved, then you will feel even closer to the divine. So that's awesome. That's really lovely. And yeah, so you are working on your spiritual connection, I believe, fire signs. Okay, and yeah, and it's encouraging you to act from your soul. But of course, in your hermit phase here, this is your soul light that you're contemplating. So that's really lovely. But, you have the strength to do this, okay? And it's saying that your efforts have been recognized in that area, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. And I'd like to take the opportunity to, thank you. And to, also to invite you to like and subscribe if you found this reading has resonated. And also if you'd like to check out that galactic perspective, that Isis channeling that I did this morning, which is sort of around a similar theme of coming into your authenticity and alignment and things like that, then yeah, please check out the link on the top right of your screen. And I look forward to seeing you again, and have a great day and an awesome week. Bye for now.